You hungry? Thus food serves as the fuel for all life on Earth. However, some animals can live much longer or much shorter lives than humans do without refueling. Make a sandwich for yourself and let's look at them. Enormous anteater. Only needs to eat roughly 30,000 insects every day and can live without food for about 1 to 3 days. It also likes termites despite its name, sucking them up with its long tongue. Kangaroo rat. This tiny critter doesn't even drink any water, and it can go without food for up to 4 days. Liquid is obtained from food. Giraffe. Can go up to 7 days without eating. The lengthy tongue of a giraffe is used to clean its ears. Elephant. Can go up to 7 days without eating. Like humans, elephants are capable of experiencing a wide range of emotions. They might experience joy or melancholy, for instance. Wolf. Can go without food for 10 days. In order to survive, wolves typically require little more than 7 pounds of food per day, but because they enjoy stuffing themselves, they can eat up to 20 pounds at once. Lion. Goes up to 12 days without eating. Because they are inefficient hunters, male lions leave hunting to their lionesses. Tiger. This enormous cat can go up to 14 days without eating with ease, but when it does eat, it can binge on up to 75 pounds of food in a single sitting. Rabbit. Even though this tiny hairy critter only requires 8 ounces of food each day, it can easily go without food for up to 15 days longer than a tiger. Condor. May go 15 days without eating while hunting for food. One of the largest birds on the planet, condors depend on strong winds to keep them in the air due to their enormous weight. Household cat. Surprisingly, provided there is enough water for it to drink, it can survive without food for 20 days. Cats, like humans, require more water than food. Horse. Equines, like cats, may go without food for 20 days in a row. However, when that happens, they require a large amount of new grass, about 15 to 20 pounds, to graze on. Amoeba. Despite being so tiny, amoeba may go 3 weeks without eating. Bacteria and other tiny animals serve as its diet. Axolotl. Even after 21 days without sustenance, these strange creatures are still quite content, and all they need are a few worms to maintain this state for an extended period of time. Panther gecko. Because it is cold blood, geckos can go an entire month without eating before binging on several huge bugs and starting over. Komodo dragon. Although these lizards are enormous, they have a month-long hunger tolerance. However, they typically consume their whole body weight in food in a single sitting before lying in the sun to digest. Cockroach. Cockroaches are supposed to be quite resilient, so it makes sense that they may go up to 30 days without eating. Dogs. Of course, it depends on the size of the dog, but a huge one can last up to 38 days without meals. Water will be necessary, though. Spotted salamander. Even though it is smaller than a leopard gecko, a salamander can endure 40 days without food, which is nothing to this lizard. Camel. This proud animal, known as the ship of the desert, can easily survive a 40-day famine. It stores food and water as fat in its humps, filling them all at once. Earthworm. These crawlers are without eyeballs or bones, but they can go for 50 days without eating without feeling hungry. To feel full, though, they typically require half their body weight every day. Human. We can survive for nearly 2 months without food if we have enough water. Come on, I need a snack. I can't go even an hour without checking the fridge. Hedgehog. The diet of a hedgehog includes a variety of foods, including insects, small rodents, and even fruit. This curled ball of needles may go longer than 2 months without food. Shark. They are toothy and frightening, but they only eat when it is absolutely essential because they can swim around without food for 70 days. A shark typically needs 3 to 7 pounds of food every day to feel satisfied. The Gila monster. Relax if you've never heard of it. I hadn't either until recently. Another lizard that can go without eating for almost 3 months and only requires 30% of its body mass to be consumed once a month. Bear. These creatures can survive on their own fat for more than 100 days while hibernating. Then again, they hunt regularly and consume roughly 90 pounds of fruit, fish, and meat per day. Monarch penguin. Females travel more than 50 kilometers across the ice to lay their eggs and depart the fathers to stay with them. They haven't eaten anything at all for the past 4 months. The blue whale. The largest mammal to have ever existed, which is larger than both T-Rexes and megalodon sharks, can go without food for up to 5 months, but it typically eats 8,000 pounds of krill per day. Badger. A badger, despite its little size, hibernates like a bear. In this way, it can go almost half a year without eating and then consume only 12 mice to feel satisfied. Python. Like lizards, snakes have cool blood, which allows them to eat less frequently. Additionally, pythons have unusual feeding habits in that they consume a single large animal before digesting it for a period. Galapagos tortoise. The largest and oldest tortoises in the world may go without food for more than a year thanks to their extremely slow metabolism. But since they can live for over 100 years, it is only a brief period in their lives. Spider. A spider can endure hunger for a year before gorging when the food is ready, slowly coaxing victims into its web. Scorpion. A scorpion is content with just a few big bugs once a week. It can easily survive for a year without access to food. Salmon. It consumes about 2 to 3 ounces daily, which is remarkably low for a fish its size. And it can easily fast for more than a year if necessary. Frog. Some of these leaping amphibian species may easily survive a fast of 1.5 years. However, they dislike going without food. Tick. This small critter can go without nourishment for 2 years without any problems. It waits patiently till another animal approaches, then leaps on it and proceeds to eat for as long and as much as it pleases. Crocodile. Due to their ability to go up to 3 years without eating, the world's largest and most ancient reptiles coexisted alongside dinosaurs. Lungfish. Even more bizarre than a fish with lungs is one that can go more than 4 years without eating. Just picture a fish swimming out to the shore to enjoy the sun. Trogoderma. Like a fresh soap, that. But no. These insects' larvae have a lifespan of up to 5 years and are capable of going for extended periods of time without eating. Because of their tiny hands and pink skin, these unusual beings are occasionally referred to as human fish. They can go without food for 10 years at a time and only dwell in deep underwater caves. Tardigrade. Tardigrades are able to endure the worst environmental conditions and can go for 30 years without eating or drinking. That's what you call a survival skill? If you discovered something new today, please like and share the video with a friend. And check out more videos, and I hope you like it.